welcome to this segment of Arts Talk. I'm Sherri Burr. I'm going to be your host for this segment, and my co-host is law student Max Diaz-Avito. Welcome, Max.
How's it going?
And we're very privileged to have for this segment our special guest, Marc Shooter, who has written and starred in a film called The Bigfoot Election. Welcome, Marc Shooter.
Thank you.
Thank you. As you can tell, we're filming before an audience of Max and Marc's peers, so they will have lots of questions, I'm sure, to ask Marc about his film. So, Marc, let's just start with a description of the Bigfoot election. What is it about?
Well, I don't know. Ultimately, I think it's about, like, getting your manhood back in a way, but...
Where did you lose it?
Where did I ever have it? I don't know. No, but I mean, like any movie's got a really simple premise. And
right.
It's like, you know, I must have something or I must get something back. And ultimately, I think that is what the movie's about.
Oh, okay.
If it has any theme at all.
Okay.
Or redeeming.
Future?
Yeah.
Well, at one point, one of the characters says something along the lines of good things and bad things come from the same place. Is that part of the theme, do you think?
Yeah, I learned that in law school big time.
Oh, really? Good things and bad things are coming from the law school?
Mostly bad things, but good things too. Like in the future, things will come that are not sucky.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well,
I've been promised.
By?
The administration.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So your character's name is Talmadge, and Talmadge is a police officer, would you say?
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, he's like the deputy to this sheriff who's kind of an underhanded dude. And he gets canned in the beginning of the movie and gets convinced to run for sheriff to kind of, you know, win back what he lost when he got fired. And also his buddy got sued in a defamation suit, which is stuff I learned in law school. So there you go.
Okay, all right.
So there's law in it too.
Okay. So the buddy gets sued, and because the buddy doesn't show up, there's a default judgment issued against him, right? And all his stuff is about to be taken away by the sheriff to satisfy the judgment.
Yeah. So he runs for sheriff because he's like on the theory that if I'm sheriff, you go to my place, I don't have anything to seize, I really didn't lose anything, so.
You'll let him
But they're
slide.
just idiots and they're drunk all the time and it's like, so they can't really do anything right.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right. So it's a boozy election strategy.
Much like some other election strategies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The booziest.
The booziest election strategy.
Yeah.
Max, did you have a question?
Main character Talmadge, he's got a really unique name. Did that come from anywhere, or is that a...
Yeah, his name's Talmadge Mooseman. We were goose hunting in Utah, and I met this Mormon fur trader named Talmadge Mooseman.
Oh my god!
And he had like a sick lisp, and he was, you know, he didn't get along with people, but he liked me for some reason. So
He wasn't wearing like a giant bear coat or anything cool like that.
yeah.
Oh man, too bad.
But he was cool. But he had a lisp and stuff, and he was like, "Me, can't with me." And he like gave me a pelt, and I was like, "Wow, this is colonial." Yeah. So that's where, so I was like, I gotta keep Talmadge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that works. So the movie opens up with your character having had a one-night stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
And then your character takes the woman home, and he asks her for gas money. And she looks at him like, you must be kidding me, and walks away. I mean, where would you have even gotten the idea to write a scene like that?
Well, come on. It's like...
You've asked a woman for gas money?
If I'm driving, there are three, no one rides for free. And it's like, you think you're special.
Right.
Where do you,
Okay, and you say to the character...
This is all in imaginary land, too.
Right, all right. Because you say that your character says to the woman, who you said her name in the script was...
Floozy?
Floozy, okay.
And that's disrespectful. I didn't write that.
You didn't write that?
No. My partner did. My writing partner did.
Oh, okay.
For everything that's disrespectful, my writing partner wrote.
Okay, all right. And you take credit only for
Only for the parts that are awesome.
All right. Okay.
So,
Max?
So I wrote the cool parts.
oh man. So most of the movie then, obviously.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, so you're actually from where they shot the movie, or where you shot the movie, I guess.
Yeah, like that's the only reason we were able to make it is because like when I was writing it, I knew like the locations, I knew the people who owned the locations, I knew they would give me permission.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ski shop we filmed in, I bought my snowboard there, and
Okay.
I mean the grocery store, we've shot there forever.
Okay.
So
And so what area of New Mexico is this?
it was all up in Angel Fire,
Oh, okay.
so it's just like this little ski town
All right.
by the mountains.
So did you shoot it on a small budget?
Yeah, we shot it on about $12,000.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, it's pretty. I mean, it's not big in the scheme of things. Like all the actors had to go for free.
Uh-huh.
But we had to bring a lot of them. We brought some actors in from Colorado, some from Albuquerque, some from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of that money was to like lodge them.
Okay.
And the director came from LA, so that a lot of it went to get
Okay.
him out here too.
So how did you get a director to come out to direct this film for free? What was in it for him?
I'm still not sure what was in it for him. What happened? I knew his dad, so I gave the script to his dad because I knew he was in TV, to just read it and like get some pointers or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So then he was in LA visiting his son, and he gave it to his son, and then his son called me and was like, "Hey, like, cool
Okay.
script and whatever." And then I was like, "All right, you want to shoot it?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Rad."
All right. Well, let's pause for a couple of minutes and show the trailer from Marc's film, The Bigfoot Election.
Where are you going? Are you leaving? This is your place?
Talmadge, we got to talk about your conduct.
My conduct?
The man!
Pick up hood hats, chug liquor.
I don't know, man. You know I only date chicks I meet at Goodwill, because then, right off the bat, they know what my spending habits are.
You want me to run for sheriff?
This is a foolproof plan.
What even makes you think I could beat that guy?
Well, good morning, sunshine.
am, dick.
It's new.
So run this by me again.
We fake a hoax in the county. We have fake sightings, fake footprints. We send a picture to the paper. We make everyone in the state think they're in danger. The town has never been this crazy in the summer.
I think it's all this Bigfoot stuff.
I need you to come down to the resort tomorrow, meet the new Bigfoot expert that we're bringing in. Jordan Pine?
Dr. Jordan
Dr.
Pine.
Pine.
She's hot on Bigfoot's trail. That means she's hot on your trail.
Chamber of Commerce has allocated some funds to hire someone to guide you during your research.
Great.
Anything you need, you go to him.
Had anything to drink today?
It's 10 a.m.
Would you mind blowing into that?
Darling, see you again. I'd dress up in a goddamn monkey suit.
All right, well, welcome back. So tell us a little bit about what you were thinking about when you put together the scenes that are in the trailer.
Pick funny scenes, but not the funniest. Because how many times have you been to a movie and it's like the funniest parts in the trailer?
Yeah, like the 40-year-old virgin. I mean, the funniest part was when they ripped his skin off, right?
That was pretty good. I like
And
the part in the morning when he's walking around with a.
All right.
That was funny because it set the whole thing. You knew what the movie was about.
Right, except for I think we do have to, we air at a time where.
But we didn't say anything.
Okay, that's true, you didn't say anything. Okay, we were filming before a live audience, so we'll see if there are any questions that the audience has for Marc or about his film. Jeff, Hannah?
Yes, you wrote the movie and you produced the movie. How difficult was it to do all of that, and is it something that you're interested in doing again?
Yeah, I mean, I way rather would do, like, that was the most fun I've ever had, like, my whole life, pretty much.
More fun than law school?
Yeah, it was. But it was like, I mean, if anything happens in the movie is one thing, but, like, just the fact that it got done was, like, a small miracle, because, like, if an actor would have bailed or a car broke down or we lost location, we'd have been done. So it was like a very delicate thing. So, but we pulled it off somehow.
Okay.
Maybe Jesus wanted it,
Oh, wow.
not
So
the
it's,
whole movie.
okay. So is it like one of those commercials, like what kind of car would Jesus drive? So this is what kind of movie would Jesus film?
I think it's getting closer to the Charlie Sheen interview, actually, from
Oh.
there. It's
No.
more in the
Okay.
middle.
All right. Okay.
I'm riding a Mercury surfboard on this tsunami.
All right. Other questions from the audience? Does anyone have a question at this time? Yes, Chance?
Mark, I was wondering, when did you come up with this idea to create this movie, and what were your reasons behind coming up with this movie?
In 2003, I was still in high school and I got like a gorilla suit to like wear at Halloween. So like me and my buddy were like just hanging out and drinking, and like we were like, let's go like totally put it on, but it was like jet black, so you couldn't see it at night. So I like lost my buddy, but then well, because he's on the side of the road and it was dark and I couldn't find him, and because he was tall enough to wear it. So then I was like, what if we like faked a Bigfoot hoax for real and then sold T-shirts that were like, I saw it, or whatever. And then I was like, wait, not doing that in real life would be best. So let's just make a movie.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right.
So you can still sell movie T-shirts, though. Take the place of the Bigfoot T-shirt.
Right.
Products.
Yeah. You can sell products, merchandising.
Merchandise.
Bigfoot the T-shirt.
Bigfoot.
Exactly.
It could be just a furry T-shirt.
Okay.
That's a stupid idea. Horrible idea.
So you have tried to get this film in film festivals. So why don't you tell us about the process by which you did that?
Before you had to just like, it was all through the mail and you'd send hard copies, but now there's this new internet site called Without a Box, and it's like every film festival in the world, there's thousands of festivals on this thing, and it like sends you reports of like deadlines and how much they cost and where to send it, and you do it all through this site, so it's all online now. But it makes it easier, but like the other side is like now everybody's doing it. So like we applied for Slam Dance, and we didn't get in. They took 10 movies and they got over 5,000 submissions.
Wow.
And last year they had like 1,800 submissions.
Wow. So it made a huge difference Without a Box. Yeah, one person I interviewed said it was revolutionary because it's for the film festivals, it's led them to have a huge variety of choices.
Yeah.
So did you also apply for regular Sundance or any
No,
of the biggies?
we missed the deadline for Sundance by a mile.
Okay.
Right now we're waiting to hear on Arizona and Chicago Comedy and LA Comedy.
Oh, good.
So, but they're not gonna, we're kind of in the middle, like like December, January is kind of a big time, and then May, June.
Okay.
So right now we're in another.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. Are there other questions for Mark? Brianne, can you stand up, please?
Sure. So if you're to hit it big, Mark, would you leave the practice of law in the future and go to Hollywood, or would you do a mismatch of the both?
No, I'd stay and do law.
You said that with such sincerity.
No, I don't know. I mean, I can't even, like, that's such a, like, it's best to not think about stuff like
Oh,
that.
so you
then
can't
it's like,
fathom what it would be like
Well,
if this film were going to be
do you
like...
why do you, it's like planning on winning the lottery. It's dumb.
Oh,
Dumb
okay.
people do that.
All right.
Remember, they're like, I'm not going to retire because I'll win the lottery. And it's like, you won't,
Right.
though.
Okay.
But
All right.
yes,
Yes, what?
I'd bail on law like that.
Okay. All right. Oh, dear. Other questions for Mark at this point? Not. Oh, okay. There's one in the back. Could you please stand up?
Mark, do you have any other movies coming up? Any other plans, projects?
Not really. Nothing serious. I'm working on a thing right now, but it's not. I mean, there's nothing. It's just nothing right now.
So have you...
No.
No. So by being in law school, though, haven't you gotten some material that could work in a comedy film?
Yeah, I was thinking about like there's like tons of like law drama, you know.
All right.
But there's not like much law. There's some like
Right.
Liar Liar, but there's some law comedy. But
Right.
I think there's room for some law comedy.
Yeah.
Would you try and make law at the forefront of the comedy, or kind of like an ancillary, almost like a plot device, like Liar Liar or Wedding Crashers even, where it's kind of in the background?
Yeah, I think it would be, well, and it would have to be, I think, because a lot of the stuff would be not realistic, probably, with ethics.
Oh,
I haven't-
well, but if it's fiction, right, you're not running up against ethics.
True.
Continually in the way.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
You can
I
break
mean,
rules.
couldn't
and-
you do something like set in a law school and use your classmates to play roles?
Phil.
Phil?
Yeah.
Sanchez?
This guy always walks around in gym shorts.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sanchez, give Sanchez the mic. What's your response to that?
Thanks.
Yeah. Phil's pretty epic.
Oh, okay.
Epic behavior, Phil.
The gym shorts approach. Just as long as he doesn't start wearing them when he goes to court, right?
It's actually short, tailored suit pants
Oh.
with a small cuff above the knee.
Will you guys, somebody write this down? This is gold. Short, tailored suit pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it
Okay.
cuffed.
So you've also worked as a comedian, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it was before law school.
So tell us what you did in that capacity.
I don't. Well, I started when I was 16. I got my first CD. Still, it's called Rebel Without Applause.
Oh, really?
It's still playing on satellite radio. I was on season 4 of Last Comic Standing.
Uh-huh.
But it kind of sucked, parts of it.
Rebel Without Applause. So what were
Yeah,
some
that's
of your...
clever, huh?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is very clever. So what were some of your bits?
Oh, come on. I don't know. I don't remember.
We can put the
Actually,
mic in your head if it'll help you remember.
a few of them are probably in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm running out of stuff.
So you just put it in the
And
movie?
then, rifle through my old jokes and...
Just added it?
Yeah.
So,
Why not? I don't know.
So when you were putting together this film, though, did you have like an overall plot or outline of where you wanted it to go?
Yeah, I plotted for like a long... it took like 18 months to write the whole thing.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, but law school got in the way too, so that was inconvenient. But
Law school was inconvenient?
very.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
But it was a lot of plotting.
Okay. I think the dean's not going to like this episode.
I love law stuff.
Thank you.
Well,
it's so rad.
I cut away.
with the dean in mind.
Actually, yeah.
We finished, what was it? It was 1L Spring Finals were immediately bookended to him starting casting and shooting. He was in Angel Fire the day after his last final.
Wow.
And without going into too much detail, he did pretty awesome on those finals. So all in all, law school is probably helping him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes me
Okay.
smarter.
Law school does?
Books.
Books. Okay.
Sleep deprivation training.
Yeah. Marines.
Right.
No.
You feel like you're in boot camp?
Not nearly as much as Mark. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm in boot camp.
you pulled the George Costanza, the first car there in the morning, last car gone at night. I mean,
I don't appreciate that, bro.
well, I pull off all the flyers from underneath the, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You must have perfect attendance. Yes.
Mark, isn't it true though that you're on the dean's list just about like every term or every term?
Whoa.
That's unsubstantiated gossip.
Actually, I think it's on the website, the school website.
Not to mention the fact that maybe being smart is not kind of conducive to your reputation as a comedian.
Whoa. Maybe so. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But if you're a dumbass, then you suck at lots of stuff. So
That's true.
who knows?
That's true.
See, but you're good at multiple things, just like school and comedy, and it's almost like two poles that you got pulling from each way, and it's kind of unique.
Bipolar?
By winning.
By winning.
By winning.
I'm by winning.
Yeah, a new phrase. By winning. By winning.
Who came up with that?
You did.
I wish. It was Charlie Sheen.
Oh, did he?
Charlie Sheen's on a roll.
Yeah. He's quite something. He's quite something.
His life is awesome.
Really? I mean, it's
You don't
good,
think so?
good material for comedy, and for comedians, right?
Yeah, his life is just, I mean, that's like God kissing you. He has, oh man.
Oh, because he makes $1.8 million an episode and
Yeah.
he's complaining about it?
And he's shacking up with goddesses and like everything out of his mouth is solid gold. He's cool. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay, all right. That works.
Yeah.
All right. Other questions from the audience? Can you stand up, Danielle?
Besides Charlie Sheen, where else did you get your comedic influences, and like who's your favorite comedian? What kind of movies did you look to kind of inspire you for this film?
I think the best movie of all time is Dumb and Dumber. That's like it's awesome.
That was your inspiration?
No, I don't know what my inspiration was, but that movie's awesome. I really love George Carlin's probably my favorite comedian of all time because he was like a philosopher comic almost, where it was like it went above and beyond like jokes. It was so he was the best. And I forgot the last part of that question.
Oh, yeah, she was asking you, what's your inspiration? Like, who inspires you? What are some of your favorite comedians? And you've answered it because you said Carlin's one of your favorite comedians.
Yeah, Carlin's awesome.
And Dumb and Dumber was one of your favorite comic movies.
That was a good movie. Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, all right.
That was a bad answer, sorry.
No, it's okay, it works. Jimenez has a question too.
So will the members of this studio audience have an opportunity to screen this film at any point in time, distribution-wise?
What's your distribution plans?
Well, here's the thing. For festivals, you have to have premiere status,
Right.
which means you haven't showed it anywhere. So until we hear from the festivals, we can't show it, and we might not get into the festivals, so it's like right now I'll give you one, just you though. You're the one that asked. Everyone else can just guess. They can make up their own movie.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding, I'll give them a movie.
But the trailer is out there.
Trailer's out there, yeah.
Right, the
Hey,
trailers
we
have
just
been-
watched it.
Right.
Remember?
Right. And the trailer's also available on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Where would they find it on YouTube? Would they just Google, or would they just search Bigfoot election?
Yeah, totally. It'll be the
Okay.
thing though. I
All
think it's the
right.
only thing named like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the only one.
And the Facebook page.
And the Facebook page. You could Facebook page it.
Oh, okay.
If you're so inclined.
And is the trailer also on the
Yeah,
on
it's
the
on there,
Facebook
too.
page? Okay, that works too.
It's all.
So you're really using social media to help you get the word out about the film.
Yeah, we're broke, so we have to use free
stuff.
Free stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How's that working out so far? As far as
I think we have like 730 friends on Facebook, so awesome.
Pretty virtually popular.
Yeah, that's great.
Does that count as going viral?
Not quite, but it works. I mean, it's getting there. That's good because it's not like it's just your law school classmates.
But once this episode airs,
right, you'll have
viral
even more.
city.
Right. You'll have even more friends.
It's gonna be rad.
I just thought it was interesting how you were shooting up in Angel Fire and getting everything together, and you were kind of pulling in from people you knew, from current life, past life, and everything, and kind of keeping, a million pots on a stove at the same time. How'd you manage all the intangibles and just logistics?
It was. I was thinking about that. I was reading. Robert Rodriguez wrote a book while he filmed El Mariachi.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote like a journal. It was called Rebel Without a Crew, and he like wrote it down. But I was thinking back. I was like, man, I couldn't even remember. I'd like have to call people and stuff.
So
It was
you didn't
lame.
have weren't you keeping a log of to-do list of things you had to do? Because putting together a movie is a huge undertaking.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Oh.
The director made like the schedules and stuff, and so I was kind of in
Who
charge.
was your location manager? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were also in
I-
charge of everything that was going on set on
Yeah.
a daily basis?
Yeah.
Wow.
But here's the thing: in the credits, how many times can you really see your own name before you're like, man, I feel like a jerk?